Will Turner fan AWE, you are an awesome YouTuber. Thank you so much for sending me more photos to dissect for Once Upon a Time. I really appreciate it, and I really love going through these photos so we can really get an idea of what's going to be happening in Season 5B and hopefully more seasons going forward. So let's dive right into these photos. So the first one we have is Wes Brown shooting an arrow at, wait for it, Rumplestiltskin and Belle, and Rumple catches the arrow. I have the photos on both sides of me, obviously, right now. And I think it's a pretty cool shot. Gaston somehow is back now in Season 1. When Belle went to Rumple's castle, Gaston was turned into a flower, so somehow he's been able to magically be transformed back into a man. He's also been recast. That was a big heated thing. Or not so much a heated thing, but that was a big thing going Once Upon a Time again recasted another actor. They recasted Robin Hood to be Sean Maguire, and now they recasted Wes Brown to be Gaston. So these two images are pretty much a battle for the hand of Belle, it looks like. And I'm really wondering what Once Upon a Time will do for Gaston in terms of his personality. Will he be an anti-hero? Will he be a hero? Or will he be sort of the villain that he was in the Disney movie? Now, a lot of us don't really like Rumpelstiltskin. A lot of us do. There's a very big debate about this. But Gaston in Beauty and the Beast wasn't always a villain. He was sort of just an annoying idiot and then was turned into a beast. So I'm wondering what they'll do with him here. I'm really curious. But I really like these photos because clearly Gaston is in Storybook, Rumple's in Storybook. We're told that we are not going to be in the underworld for the entire part of Season 5B, which I think is kind of unfortunate because you would think you would kind of want that whole arc. But then again, when they did the Neverland arc, we were only in Neverland for 7 episodes, maybe 8, I forget 100%. I think they were back by episode 10. Also, in the picture with Belle, you can clearly see that Emily DeRaven is pregnant, and I'm guessing they're going to be incorporating her pregnancy into the show because normally she would have been behind something to block out the pregnancy belly, so clearly she is Rumple's baby. Fan theory time. I'm guessing that if Rumple truly wants to wipe out the light and he needs cries of a newborn child, he has that child right there. So either way, those are the two pictures that we have for Rumple and Belle, and we have another picture, or a set of pictures to discuss that I grouped, and it's a photo of Jennifer Goodwin and Jonathan Whitesell, who is playing Hercules, and Hercules is making his appearance in episode 13 of this season, but right now he is in his normal clothes. I am really curious to see how Jonathan Whitesell will look in his Hercules getup. I'm not a fan of this. He looks young. He actually looks younger than me, and I'm just like, it's okay. He's gonna have some type of history with Snow White, Jennifer Goodwin, but like, is that really a necessary thing? Like to throw more Snow White backstory into Hercules myth? I would say no. Also, speaking of Snow White, this week Snow White came out and Blu-ray for the Signature Series for Disney, if any of you guys are fans of that, because I'll do a Blu-ray review of that this week at some point. So, either way, we have 4 pictures right here. The one on the bottom, we have Hercules holding a sword. We have the two of them up together, and his sword is yellow. I'm guessing it's for some type of glow effect. Then you just see him looking, and you can kind of see that his muscles are fake. His arms are they're padded. It's just a padded outfit. There's no way he's that jacked. I just don't believe it. I've seen a picture of Jonathan Whitesell on Google, and he was just not that jacked up. So either way, I think this set is interesting because it's Snow White and Hercules. I mean, I guess that's a ship right there for Disney crossovers for sure. But is this an excellent pairing, or like did Hercules really make Snow White a hero? I'm going to say that's probably what the show wants us to believe, but I'm going to say no. So either way, those are that group of photos, and there's one more with Colin and Jennifer where Colin is looking out and Jennifer is just in her what's the code? I'm assuming that they're on some type of break. But again, we know that Colin and Jennifer, or Hook and Emma, get reunited. I really like the photo of Rumple and Belle the most, or Rumple Belle, and then the photo of Gaston shooting at them. I think that's the most interesting. With new characters, of course, it's Jonathan Whitesell that we're seeing as Hercules, but because Jonathan Whitesell is not in Hercules getup, and I don't think he's capturing the essence of Hercules from these pictures, but he could be a great actor. I don't know. I'm hoping to see a picture of him in the Hercules uniform relatively soon, and see a picture of our Megara and a picture of Hades doing something interesting as well, maybe a post-production picture of Hades. But either way, those are the photos we have to for Once Upon a Time Season 5B. Very much looking forward to the Season 5B trailer too, like I've said many times now. If you guys haven't, please follow me on my newest Instagram, which is Truest Believer OUAT. It has been taking off. It's been great. I've been making photos. Rebecca Mader actually liked a picture on it the other day, which was awesome. So guys, please share your thoughts about these pictures in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning in to this review and reaction to these pictures, and I can't wait to discuss them in the comments with you. Talk to you all later, guys. Bye.